Let me tell you about two salespeople that I knew. They both sold promotional products for the exact same company. And just to clarify, promotional products means anything that you can basically slap a logo on. So from t-shirts, jackets, and hats, to mugs, golf balls, and audio speakers, to awards, and anything else that you could think of to brand with your company name. So it's pretty simple and basic products. Anyways, they both had access to the exact same suite of products. They both worked the same number of hours, and they had both been working at the company for the same amount of time, which at that time was about 5 years. But what was amazing is that one salesperson sold about $300,000 in product total, yielding about $40,000 in income, while the other person sold $4 million in product, yielding a $500,000 income. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, they both had about the same number of accounts. So what was the difference? The salesperson earning $40,000 in income sold to buyers, to managers, procurement, and HR. The salesperson earning $500,000 in income wouldn't waste his time with any of those folks. Instead, he spent his time in front of CEOs, CMOs, and senior VPs. This distinction meant a 10 times difference in sales and income. And by the way, I don't care what you're selling. If you aren't selling exclusively to the high end of an organization, the C-suite, or at least those VP levels, then it's time to change the way you think. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 critical tips to selling to a C-suite buyer. Check it out. Number 1, see yourself as C-suite. This is probably the most critical barrier that holds most salespeople back from selling at this level. They simply don't see themselves as worthy of selling in the C-suite. Never talk up to someone. Be a peer to these people. I don't care what your title is. Always sell at the top as if you belong. Be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and sell high up that food chain. Because what's amazing is that it's just as much work to sell at the high end of an organization, but it is going to yield so many times more of a return than selling at the bottom of the organization. Number 2, understand that low-level buyers waste your time. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of mean comments from people in this video for saying that. But you know what? People like buyers, procurement, and managers have small fixed budgets. They view everyone as a vendor and as commodities to just be priced against one another. In fact, many of those people have actually taken courses on how to work a vendor. They're in fact bonused based on what they save their organization in spending. And you know what? The reality is that they often actually have to get approval to make almost any decision. The C-suite, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. It's pure green space. If they see value in your offering, they will pay your price because they're bonused for increasing revenues or increasing profits. Those are the kind of indicators they care about, not how much money they save. And they can move money around to pay for anything. And also, they don't need to run decisions by some supervisor. Once you commit to playing in this space, your whole world changes. Number 3, help identify top and bottom line value in your offering. When I ask most salespeople, why you? They often say things like, well, we have the best service, or we have great experience, or we have fast delivery. But you know what? Those are benefits that only a low-level buyer cares about. The CEO, the CMO, the COO, the CFO doesn't care about that. They don't care about service and friendliness and smiley faces. They care about increasing revenues. They care about increasing profits. They care about EBITDA. And by the way, if you don't know what EBITDA is, look it up because you're going to need to know that in order to sell to the C-suite. Focus your conversation around how your offering can help them improve profits in a big way. Number 4, get right to the point. People at the high end of an organization, they don't need you to be schmoozy. They're busy. They have a lot going on. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be friendly, but these people often tend to be drivers. They tend to be type A, and they don't mess around. But don't be intimidated by them, but rather think like them. Be friendly, but get straight to the point in your conversations. Ask them things like, what are you looking to accomplish in the next 2 quarters? Start to think like these people and they will love you. Number 5, present your solution around bottom line results. Again, this can't be overstated enough. The C-suite doesn't care about your amazing customer service or your low prices. They only care about increasing profits. And if you're more expensive, but you're going to get them a better return on the investment, then you're actually in a really good place. So push yourself to think only about how your offering will help them accomplish that. Every product or service offering can increase profits. You just have to identify how and drop all the fluff that will appeal to people like procurement and buyers. Consider that a thing of the past. So there are 5 critical tips to selling to a C-suite buyer. So I want to hear from you. Which of these ideas did you find most useful? Be sure to share below in the comments section to get involved in the conversation. And if you enjoyed this video, then I have this awesome free ebook on 25 tips to crush your sales goals. Just click right here. Seriously, it's an amazing book and it's free. Just click right here. Also, if you got some value, please like this video below on YouTube because that really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking right here to get access to a new video just like this one each and every week.